Israeli voters are expressing different priorities as they plan for the September national elections.
Security matters more than anything else. Issues like Iran, like Hamas.
The most important issue for me is to stay a Jewish state, a strong state.
According to political scientist Dr. Emmanuel Navon, however, there's only one real issue.
Netanyahu. That is the topic of the election, basically. That is what blue and white is all about, being against Netanyahu. Likud is about supporting Netanyahu. And that's also why we are having an early election.
Israelis will have more than 30 political parties or lists to choose from on September 17th. The parties will be competing for 120 Knesset seats. The party winning the most seats will likely be asked to form the next government. And that's where it gets complicated. According to opinion polls, Netanyahu's Likud party is running even with the liberal blue and white party led by Benny Gantz. That means all eyes are on Avigdor Lieberman of the Israel Beitenu party as the potential kingmaker.
Neither Likud nor blue and white have a coalition. In other words, it's very clear from most polls that Netanyahu will not have a right-wing coalition without Lieberman, and Benny Gantz will not have a center-left coalition without Lieberman either.
Lieberman wants a unity government made up of elements from both Likud and blue and white.
In other words, we're not going to go to elections again. Forget about this. There's no such scenario.
Over the summer, Netanyahu became Israel's longest-serving prime minister. Supporters credit him for the strong economy, improving relations with neighboring Arab states, and helping make ties with the U.S. stronger than ever. His detractors point to his legal problems, an upcoming indictment on corruption charges. Israelis are divided.
Our government is very corrupted. I myself very hate Benjamin Netanyahu.
If all your life you went to a dentist or a car person that fixed your car and he doing a good job for years, why will you replace him, right? The same baby is doing a good job for years.
So, come the elections, the world will see whether or not Israelis still believe Netanyahu is the only viable choice as leader for Israel. Julie, for those people outside Israel, politics here can be kind of complicated. How would you simplify it for them?
As we mentioned in the story, there are more than 30 parties are going to be voting for. Now, people are going to vote based on their own considerations, the platform of the parties, the members of the parties, what they want to vote for. In the end, whichever party gets the most votes, probably that one, President Reuven Rivlin will ask that party to form a government if he can. Now that might sound simple, because wouldn't everybody want to be in the government? But then the parties start to make their own demands. They want the defense ministry, the foreign ministry, education ministry, and then we begin to see who's lining up with who and what parties are going to have how much power.
Yeah, and that's the problem they had the last time. Is this election, is it actually a referendum on Netanyahu?
Many people are saying that. We talked to a lot of people on the streets of Jerusalem, and you might have thought we were doing like a pro-Netanyahu ad or something because they were all like for Netanyahu. If we went to Tel Aviv or somewhere else, we would probably get a different kind of result. What was interesting to me is it didn't matter who it was. There were young people, old people, religious, secular, all sorts of people that were saying, yes, Netanyahu. Even people who didn't like him and didn't believe in what he said, they were also very supportive of Netanyahu.
Well, we'll see what's going to happen in just a few days. Thanks, Julie.